What's up, guys? Tom Harris here with Airsoft Obsessed. We've got Alex from PTS. We're at the PTS booth, as you might imagine. We're going to be talking about some of their accessories, their smaller accessories here. Alex, let's start off with this guy right here, this vertical grip.
So the really cool thing about the vertical grip is the fact that a lot of guns, RERGs included, but like a lot of guns out there in general are front wired, okay? Now there is a move towards having guns wired to the rear, but for those who still have front wired guns, a lot of people were putting PEC units on their guns. And a lot of those PEC units were actually oversized in different ways because like it was just kind of weird looking.
And not everyone likes the PEC unit either. I like them, but not...
Well, some people like them, some people don't, and also, you know, you're basically sacrificing rail space as well. So we were like, what can we do to make sure that we can have something that's functional, that can hide the battery in a way that's a very smart way. So we came up with this vertical foregrip, which is an extended version of our stubby grip. And this basically allows you to run the wire out of the rail into the back of the grip, and you can store essentially a 11.1. I think this is a 1500 milliamp in there, and the same one in here. And this way, you can still have a vertical foregrip, which is essentially the same length as a almost like a nice armament old school vertical foregrip. Yeah. But the cool thing is, it's got that nice textural pattern. It's got a really good transitional sort of slope to it, and it allows you to basically have a vertical grip which is functional, but also doesn't chew up the rest of your space holding a battery in place.
Sure.
So,
very cool solution there for you for your front wired AEG rifles there. In there, and do you have an ETA on when we might see these?
They should be shipping very, very soon. And pretty much all our polymer accessories will be shipping in black, FDE, OD green, and also basically urban gray, wolf gray sort of thing. Okay. Yep. Moving along, we also have these polymer accessories for all our CMR rails. So up here we have the CMR rails. We have a 12-inch, we have a, I believe that's a 9-inch, and this is a 7-inch. So they're going to be coming out, well, these are all available now, and they have polymer accessories. The cool thing about polymer accessories is, and you see right here, you have basically panels to give you more grip, and on the real firearm to protect you from the heat. You also have hand stops, which you can place it wherever you need. You have Picatinny rail attachments. But then if you wanted to, you can also mount a scout light, which is pretty much indexed as close as you possibly can get it to the gun. So that's actually going to be available in the US. We're already selling the real CMR accessories. Internationally, very, very soon, we're going to be selling the PTS versions as well.
And so these accessories, though, these are really specific to the Centurion Arms rails, though. You can't use them on other rails. Is that correct?
The thing is, people will be like, oh, I want to be able to put them on other guns. These are really inexpensive. And that's designed specifically, you know, like traditionally a Scout mount would be pretty expensive.
Yeah, the metal kinds. And
super cheap.
The other thing I wanted to point out is not all Scout mounts are created equal, because you can see just how little material this is. That's a really nice thing, because I've personally dealt with other metal, you know, Scout mounts, more traditional mounts. They really kind of make that flashlight stick fairly far off the rail, which is not really ideal. So that's a
polymer. These things are super light too.
Yeah, they don't add a lot of weight to the run.
It's really not going to weigh it down by much. All right. So moving along,
I want to talk about this next because this is a personal interest.
You've been biting at the bit for this. So everyone knows that, like, we've done battle comms, we've done other flash hiders in the past. We've all started doing the Griffin armament flash hiders. We have 4 different Griffin armament flash hiders, and I'll pull them out here for you guys to see. We have 4 different Griffin armament flash hiders. These are all compatible with this blast shield. Now, what is a blast shield? On a real firearm, when you shoot a gun, especially if it's a compensated gun, there's a lot of concussion coming off that gun. So they basically designed a blast shield that will slip onto the muzzle device that will essentially be able to contain all the side concussion so that you can use it indoors. For Airsoft, it just looks really cool.
Looks really cool. And that's what it's all about, is looking good. Who cares how it works?
So all 4 of these muzzle devices all work with the blast shield, and they also all work with this suppressor.
Convenient.
So basically you can buy whichever one suits your style.
Can we put one on?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, Alex. Let's give the people a little show here.
It's designed to be tight. All right. So it would slip on here. Oh, there we go. Feels so good. And then it locks in place. Once it locks in place, you'll see there's a blast shield, see the muzzle device. And then to slip it off, you simply pull the retention plate back, slide this off, and then what would happen is this would just simply slide off your gun, and you would have this blast shield with any one of your 4 muzzle devices.
From Griffin Armament. There you go. Very cool.
What other accessories do we have coming out?
EPMs?
Everyone knows about our EPMs. We're going to have ERG EPMs. We have the gas blowback EPMs. We have the rest of our enhanced polymer EP series, the vertical foregrips. We have the stocks. We have the grips for both the gas blowbacks and for the AEGs. The cool thing about the stock, you can put a battery, a Buck 2 battery in here, Buck 2 battery here. You can also put one vertically. And for the ERGs that are going to be rear wired, they'll have a wire running out the back. They also have a QD slot on both sides, as well as strap mount. And it's got nice little textural features, so it's easy to, very quick to engage. And it's got a nice textural rubber bat pad on the rear.
Outstanding. So tons of new accessories here from PTS in a variety of colors.
Yes.
So check that out at your favorite PTS dealer. We personally recommend Evike.com. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you.
I love Evike.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So check that out, and we're gonna sign off here at the PTS booth. Alex, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.
And keep an eye out for more SHOT Show videos.
I also want to point out that I'm not short. Tom's just insanely huge.
Yeah.
Put that out.
Just don't judge him on this. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, sir.